Hey, what is up guys, it's GalaxyTech.Lord here, coming to you guys today with a new scrap deck profile for this current format. This is a different build to the one that I last profiled. That was a Quasar variant and more fun oriented. This is more of a competitive build, so yeah, I'll get straight into it. And this also may be the last deck profile I ever do of scraps, because I'm actually getting rid of these. I've actually been playing these since Duelist Revolution came out, and bit sad to let them go, but you know, I don't actually need them anymore, and I don't really play them using them much. So yeah, for the monsters, I'm playing one copy of Scrap Orthros because you just need this card, but you don't need it at any more than one because it's just too cloggy. And then I'm playing 3 copies of Scrap Chimera because you just need this card. Then I'm playing 3 copies of Scrap Beast because go to tuner. Then I'm playing 2 Scrap Golem, 1 Scrap Shark, and 1 Scrap Goblin to round off the scrap cards. Then I'm playing 1 Thunder King Rai-Oh for your anti-meta stuff. This is basically my excuse for not running Mistake, because I don't actually have it. Then 2 copies of Summon Monk for speed, and you've got a high spell body in this deck. And for jamming purposes, I'm running 2 Effect Veiler, and also you can use it because it's a tuner. Then I'm playing for the spells 3 copies of Scrap Factory because you just need this card, and then also playing 3 copies of Scrapyard, and I'm also playing 3 copies of Scrapstorm. There we go. 3 copies of Scrapstorm. Then I'm also playing 3 copies of Mystical Space Typhoon because we all hate that back row. Then I'm playing 2 copies of Pot of Duality because consistency. I tried Upstart, but it just didn't work in the deck, I don't think. It didn't agree with me that much because I mainly drew into monster cards that I didn't want and gave my opponent an extra 1,000 that I didn't really want to give them. Plus, also because you start out really slow, this card is quite is more beneficial than people might think. Then for the one-offs, I'm playing 1 Terraforming to search out the field spell, 1 Foolish Burial to put stuff in the graveyard, and 1 copy of Book of Moon just for that Djinn Lockout. And then for the traps, I'm running 2 copies of Fiendish Chain for jamming purposes and also to stop your opponent's monsters attacking. I'm playing 1 Starlight Road because Rigeki, established board, that sort of thing, and we run Stardust Dragon, so that's an added bonus. Then 1 copy of Vanity's Emptiness, 1 copy of Solemn Warning, 1 Compulsory Evacuation device, and 1 Bottomless Trap Hole to finish that off. Then finally for the extras, I'm running 2 copies of Scrap Dragon. I don't think a 3rd is really necessary. I never when I play scraps do I ever need a 3rd Scrap Dragon. And the same goes for my 2 copies of Scrap Twin Dragon. I never actually need a 3rd one. I always just, 2 is generally the maximum, and sometimes not even that. I sometimes only use 1. So then other scrap synchros, and that is plural because I run 1 copy of Atomic Scrap Dragon because cards in your opponent's graveyard are a bother, and it is more useful than you think to increase the amount of cards in your opponent's deck and also get threatening cards out of the graveyard. And 1 copy of Scrap Archfiend. Then generic synchros, playing 1 Armades because you can make this with Effect Veiler and Summoner Monk, which is very rare, I know, but still can. Then I'm playing 1 copy of Goyo Guardian because you can make this with Effect Veiler and Scrap Golem, which is also very rare. And then 1 Black Rose Dragon. It is possible, just also very rare that you make it. Then I'm also playing 1 Stardust Dragon because Starlight Road, and also it's another level 8 synchro that you have. It's still a very good card. It always has been. Then I'm playing one level 10 in the form of Rai-Oh, Keeper of the Sacred Tree. I don't think I've ever actually made it. It is possible to make it, but I prefer to make Atomic Scrap Dragon because it's got more power and it has an effect which can really cripple your opponent's graveyard, especially if it's against Infernoids. So yeah, and then for the Xyz monsters, I'm playing just a couple. One Level Chain for setup purposes. I'm playing one Exorcism Knight because clearing your opponent's field. One Silent on Iraq. I would play Castell if I had it, but I don't. So yeah, and one Gaga Cowboy for just to poke for game. So yeah, that is the end of the deck profile, guys. I hope you like it. So yeah, this will be the last scrap deck profile I do, probably ever. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.